Joining us now on the Big O Tires hotline, he is actually calls himself, and we'll work off of that, YouTube's #1 Kentucky Wildcats fan in front of the national championship game later on tonight, which features the Cats and the Jayhawks of Kansas. Casualgamerreed, or as we'll reference him here, Reed joins us. Now, hello, Reed. How are you?
Hey, doing good.
Buddy, until I get a little bit more information on you, I'll reference you as Reed, if that's okay.
That's good.
All right. Talk a little bit about it. How did this whole YouTube phenomenon get underway with you?
Well, I just made a video, Indiana video. I didn't think nothing of it. And I just said it was going to be to Indiana and all this. You know, I didn't think nothing of it at the time because Indiana been sucking. You know, they've not been any good. So I made that video, and somehow it blowed up. And that's just how it went from there.
Now, tell me this. I've watched a lot of your videos on there, too, and, I mean, you act as if you don't like – you like that, though, don't you? Don't you like the reaction that you get from Hoosier fans?
That's why I do it.
That's why you do it. All right, and you've been doing it since when? Has it been since December, or was it earlier than that, Reed?
It was December, yeah.
Have you been recognized by anybody as far as the Wildcat team is concerned? I mean, anybody from campus? Are you recognized by virtue of your videos from YouTube?
I have 2 or 3 times.
Tell me about it.
I just had a couple people that came up to me and said I liked your videos, and they say you're not really being serious when you do that stuff, and I'm like, no, it's just having fun with the fans and stuff like that. Then I had some girl at Walmart walk up to me, about probably 16 years old, and she said, hey, I saw you on the internet the other day. And, you know, just a couple times like that.
Casualgamerreed from YouTube. Of course, if you're an IU fan, I'm sure you've probably seen a video or two. Now, how long have you been, Reed, a Kentucky Wildcat fan? Since birth?
89.
Now, I don't know if you care, but I'm curious a little bit of your background. Besides being Casualgamerreed on YouTube, what do you do?
I own a little business.
A little business. You want to talk a little bit about it?
It's a mom and pop store.
Now,
family ran.
Is it in Lexington?
No, it's in Bell County.
Now, I'm kind of surprised that you haven't been recognized on KSR, which is Kentucky Sports Radio. Have you?
I have, yeah.
Have you been on that show?
No, Matt Jones called me, and he wanted to do like an interview, but I tried to call him back, but he never put some of my videos on his website.
Oh, he does? He puts your videos up on his website?
Yeah, he does that.
Gotcha. Casualgamerreed. He is the YouTube #1 Kentucky Wildcat fan. So I'm assuming you're going with Kansas later on tonight, right?
No. They don't have a shot.
They don't have a shot in the world. Why not? Break Casualgamerreed. Break down tonight's Kansas-Kentucky national championship game.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Kid Gilchrist shut down Robinson. He'll keep him in check, and Kansas just will not be able to compete with the defense that Davis brings inside and that Gilchrist brings. That's how I see it.
And what's your final score?
I'm going to say 78-64.
78. I'm going to write this down, too, because we got to hold you to it. Once you get in the media spotlight like this, you know you're going to be a target, as I'm sure you have seen evident on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
Do you hate IU fans?
I'm disappointed in them.
Why are you disappointed in IU fans, Reed?
The first video I made, I was not really being mean or anything like that. If you watch the first one, I just said we're going to beat them. I didn't call them names or didn't do anything like that. And then they just made all these comments, you know. If you look at the video, you see it. And I thought it was uncalled for.
Has anybody ever tried to track you down? I mean, like we did today? We've played your videos before. Matt Jones tried to track you down. Has anybody from Indiana ever tried to track you down?
Just you.
Just me. Well, that makes me feel pretty good right then. What would you like to say to Hoosier fans? I mean, if you want to completely clear the air and make sure that they know that your initial video really wasn't pointing the finger at them, what would you like to say to Hoosier fans?
I would just tell them that, you know, I'm disappointed that they would come on to a YouTube video, and just troll it for no reason, really. You know, I never. That's almost
why those videos are made, though. You know that, don't you? I mean, YouTube is the place to troll. That's where the trolls go.
You know, I've done this with other teams, Tennessee, for example, I did that in football when we beat them. You know,
right?
And I never got trolled because I never really said anything bad.
Well, doesn't that it kind of speaks, I think, to the volume of the fan base itself? I'm not saying Tennessee doesn't have a strong football fan base, but it does. But I mean, IU's basketball fan base certainly is incredibly outspoken.
Right. I didn't realize it would get that bad. I just figured now it's turned into this.
Casualgamerreed. He is from YouTube. Who's your list? You know who that is?
Yeah, I know who that is.
All right. Now, explain to the folks out there that may not be privy to Who's Your List. Who is Who's Your List in your eyes?
She's just an Indiana college kid.
And she kind of swings back at you a little bit, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's just a dumb girl.
Yeah, but she's good looking, though, don't you think?
She's okay. My wife's a lot better looking than her.
Your wife's a lot better looking than Who's Your List is?
Oh, yeah.
I believe that. How old are you, Reed?
31.
31. Are you going to continue to do these videos?
Yeah.
You tell me what's next. I mean, obviously it's going to be a recap of what you think is going to be a Cats win over Kansas, but what are you going to do in the offseason for fun?
NBA.
Now, you do NBA. What angle do you come at from NBA?
Probably I'm going to be a Miami Heat, carry the Miami Heat through the playoffs. I believe in them.
You believe it?
I believe in the Heat.
You believe in the Miami Heat.
LeBron James. He will win his first ring.
I gotcha. So what about Kentucky next year? Because there are going to be a lot of guys, Anthony Davis, you mentioned Michael Kidd-Gilchrist and others, maybe one more. Darius Miller's going to be gone, probably Terrence Jones at the very least. I don't know if Marcus is going to go, but what's the team going to look like next year in Lexington with what you know right now will be those that will leave for the NBA?
It's not. It's going to be a good class right now. We've got the top 5 right now. I'm not really sure what it's going to be next year.
Kentucky fans have seen you a couple of different times. You think your profile, which from what they see on videos, you think you'll be recognized more by virtue of what you do on YouTube?
It's a slow process, but eventually it will get bigger and bigger. I had like 50 subscribers when I started this. Then Indiana did the Indiana video, and I've got like 300 right now. So.
What do you think about IU's basketball program, Reed?
They're looking good.
Do you think they'll beat Kentucky next year down at Rupp?
They won't beat us at Rupp, no.
Here, and I just thought of this, man. Where did the upset IU over Kentucky on December 10th rank? How disappointed were you after that game? I
was totally shocked.
Now, does it completely ruin your entire weekend?
Hard time even doing anything I had a hard time even just going out of the house for like 3 or 4 days. I mean, that's the way I take it. That's the way because I didn't see that coming. I thought, because Indiana had been sucking, had pretty much the same team they had the year before, and I didn't see how they could have any shot. It was a shock to me. Then I had all these comments on the video after that, and it just made it, worse.
You got to get like somebody from Kentucky, like a player or a Coach Cal or somebody on your YouTube video one of these days. You think you could ever work that?
I'd like to have Coach Cal.
I mean, have you ever thought about maybe calling him down there and asking if he would get in your video?
He's so busy. He just has so much to do. You have no idea. Now
you could probably get a player though, couldn't you?
I could get maybe an ex-player.
An ex-player. Have you ever thought about doing that?
No, I've not thought about it.
Casualgamerreed, the YouTube #1 Kentucky fan. He's got a prediction later on tonight. Now, you're a mom-and-pop business owner down near Corbin, Kentucky, and you'll be front and center. Why are you not in New Orleans, by the way?
Don't have the time to do it. I was there when John Wall was there. 2 years ago, I went down there.
No, you didn't? Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
To that tournament. But I just ain't had time to go, too much to do. I would like to have went. I thought about going to the Final Four and then going to WrestleMania, then coming back to the Final Four.
Did you play basketball in high school?
No, I played baseball.
Oh, you played baseball, and you're a big WrestleMania guy. You wanted to go to the Final Four and then jet over to Miami for the WrestleMania and then go back, right?
Yeah.
What did you think about WrestleMania last night?
That was a good one. I liked it.
Now, what was your favorite match?
Undertaker and Triple H.
Did it finally put an end to everything? I mean, was that kind of an end result with the Undertaker being 20-0 to you?
Yeah, I think he will wrestle again, but I think if he does wrestle again, I think he will get beat.
You know why he's going to wrestle again, don't you?
No.
Because they're going to pay him to wrestle again.
Yeah, I know they'll pay him one match a year.
That's why The Rock's wrestling again. He doesn't really need to anymore. Did you order that last night? Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it, yeah.
Nicely done.
Yeah,
Casual. What do you do besides do videos, watch wrestling, and watch Kentucky Wildcat basketball?
You ready for it? I read comic books.
You read comic books. Like what kind of comic books?
Superman, Spider-Man, X-Men, Green Lantern.
Are these old?
No, these are the
new ones?
Stuff coming out, yeah. I've been collecting comics since probably 91.
What now, besides comic books, anything else as far as hobbies are concerned that you have?
That's about it. Play video games, yeah.
What do you play?
Gears of War, Call of Duty.
That's Casualgamerreed, a little intro to the man that lives somewhere in Bell County down near Corbin, Kentucky, correct?
That's right.
All right. We may catch up with you one of these times again. He's a comic book addict, and he's a Wildcat fan, and they recognize him at Walmart. I'll tell you what, sometime again soon we'll get you back on, all right?
All right, sounds good.
We'll be watching the national championship game later on tonight. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Casualgamerreed on the Big O Tires hotline with 6 Indianapolis area locations to serve you. And he's not a big fan of Hoosier Liss. I think Hoosier Liss is good looking. I think so. But he said his wife was better looking than Hoosier Liss. Well, there's so much there, I don't even know where to begin. I'm going to go ahead and let this simmer, and we'll come back with you at 239-1070 next.